The Suns are looking to defeat their Western Conference rival going into this game. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. Coming in off the road, the Pelicans are back in New Orleans for this one. These guys are hot, no doubt about it, continuing to put up win after win.
And this team has been a total surprise. A lot of people didn't feel they could be this good. The sum of the total far better than the individual parts, and that's been evident with this group.
Let's quickly get a pregame update from David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Alvin Gentry.
Well, Kevin, he said overall he's been pleased with their performances against this team, but even at 2-0 against them, he still thinks there's room for improvement. He said, we've won both games, but there have been stretches where they've outplayed us, and we can't let that happen tonight. Hard guy to please sometimes. Kevin?
Thank you, David. With the All-Star break right around the corner, a chance for most players to rest, to catch their breath. I think that factors in pretty significantly for the rest of the season.
I don't think there's any question the physical and mental break is just so healthy for all of these guys. They'll either take their family away or a staycation, as we like to call it. Nonetheless, you get your rest and your legs back, and it helps launch them into the second half.
And even for broadcasters, too, you know this firsthand.
Hey, listen, a guy with your pipes has got to rest that beautiful voice.
And yours. And yours. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. We've got T.J. Warren. Bledsoe is out there with Barbosa. Then there's Jared Dudley, and it's Bender in at the 5 down low. The three-pointer is right on target. Perez has got the first bucket of the night.
Decision-making, outstanding execution. They went in and quieted a very hostile crowd.
And he lays it straight in. Perez has got 5 now.
And you got it.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Perez kicks to Hill. Screen by Asik. Feeds to Young. Puts up a 3. And Young just guns missing. New Orleans leading by 5. Davis dishes to Perez. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. 7 points for Perez. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And you can tell by the look on his face, boy, he is going through a...
To Dudley. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Knight. Got a piece of it.
And you got to respect the D. Perez just spiking the shot back thanks to that amazing reach.
2 points. That one goes.
And just a nice bucket there to really just...
Bring it in. Take a seat.
Can imitate life and vice versa. Doris, what life lessons have you learned through playing basketball?
I would tell you it's shaped every phase of my life, Kevin. It taught me work.
And it's Young, and it's Evans in at the small forward position. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Perez finishing off the play with, and it's Young, and it's Evans in at the small forward position. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Perez finishing off the play with
For him, in what became a great exhibition on his part. He absolutely stole the show. Felt like he was...
Way to work, gentlemen. Let's go now. Hustle up. I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we want it more than them. Remember, you're my Pippen and you're my Jordan. Finish this game like they would.
Often these days, you don't see an interim head coach actually get the job at the end of the year. That was not the case with Earl Watson and the Suns. He showed what he could do, and that night.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
You love the confidence, but that's a situation where they really needed a better look.
You've seen the role of positions change so much, Doris. Do you think traditional centers are something that is falling now out of favor?
I mean, you think about traditional low post, back to the basket centers, and I'll go back as far as George Mikan, Bill Russell. Now you transition to Patrick Ewing, Hakeem Olajuwon, guys who played with their back to the basket. That certainly seems to be increasingly a rarity. You do have them. DeMarcus Cousins is a guy who can do that, but you can also have a guy who faces up to 25, 30 feet at times. So I think what we're seeing is an evolution to big men who are skilled. And I wonder, Kevin, from your perspective, how much do the Kevin Garnetts...
Massive.
Now here is Barbosa. Stolen by Ashik, and Prez with a clear path to the hoop, and finished off by Prez.
Yeah.
Pondexter kicks to Prez. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And another three for New Orleans.
How many times?
Hey, man, thanks, Kevin. No surprise, you played strong early on. What has been the change that's kept you so hot these last few games?
These last few games, so no reason to change things up now, man.
Not with those results, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
That was a great first half. Hey, this is what happens when we play our brand of basketball. They cannot stop us. Now stay focused, guys. Let's win this game and go home.
Bender, no good. New Orleans has gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Shots good from Young. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Prez. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Nice job, Orange Juice. Hustle up, take a seat. Listen up. We have these guys back on their heels. And now they're playing like they're desperate. Just keep squeezing that orange juice, gentlemen.
To know that, okay, they might have missed this call or that call, and that's the human aspect that you can't fix. I do understand the players and coaches' perspective that it's frustrating to them because it's ball. As difficult as this has been for NBA officials because they have been under the glare in the microscope, and I do wonder if that's control.
It's stolen by Davis. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way and finish off by Prez.
Let's be real, not always the most efficient offensive player, but Knight can really fill it up, as we're seeing here tonight, guys.
And let's go now to the rookie watch. For the past month, these have been the most productive NBA rookie scores. Prez, number 1.
And those numbers have started to set him apart offensively from most of the other rookies in the league.
That free throw good from Prez.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Terrence Jones is checked in for the Pelicans. And Phoenix also making a switch. Chandler's checked in. And so he hits both.
And what makes Prez...
And then for Phoenix, Bender, he's checked in for Chandler. Dudley comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Booker in for Leandro Barbosa. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Yeah, his shot's been out of sync, and it really has held them back tonight.
Prez with the ball. Tries to snap the cold streak and finish off by Prez.
Well, one of the things you think that makes Knight so effective, the size and the timing to get his shot off against pressure.
Prez with the bucket.
Feeling it. No doubt.
Jones kicks to Prez. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Yes, and with this one winding down.
Without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage.
The pass to Prez. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
And that's just what Prez does, getting real physical with the D on his shots.
And he hits the first of 3.
President buckets all day. Buckets, 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 buckets.
Good on the second free throw. It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far. See the Pelicans taking the W here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying...
And Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Prez.
Come on, man. I don't think I had a huge advantage or mismatch, but I was able to get into a position I felt real comfortable creating from, and a lot of it was just finding situations that I can get an edge in, and that's where I was able to help the team.
I don't know what you saw, but every time he tried to guard you, I was like, barbecue chicken alert, barbecue chicken alert, barbecue chicken alert. Great game, freak.
Thanks, man. Now I'm hungry.